Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Harley here at EpicTube HD, and welcome to another Metazoo news release drop video. Now, I know I'm a day behind. I tried recording it yesterday, but we were just so busy I wasn't able to get it uploaded for today, or I should say for yesterday. But in case you've been living under a rock and you haven't heard, Metazoo's Mike Waddell dropped a huge bomb on us in the form of UFO information. So we finally have a look at what UFO is going to start to look like, at least. So the first thing he did was on Discord the other day, he had dropped a couple of little nuggets that had everybody wondering, like, what's going on? What is this? Most people who are really into Metazoo and Cryptid Nation kind of had an idea already that when he dropped the Hidden Templars and the Sam's Trusty Baseball Bat, there was a good chance that that was probably going to be in UFO or something had to do with UFO. And then suddenly today, he drops the bomb of all bombs, which you would hardly, basically would not think he could top what he did with the eBay listings. If you guys don't know, well, I think most people know at this point. So the eBay drop happened and basically kind of deceived everybody. And I think what he did and the way he did it worked out great for the hobby, the hobbyist and the collectors, because it kind of kept the scalpers at bay. Once he said, hey, listen, man, there's 30,000 copies of this. It's not that big a deal. You kind of saw sales went really crazy at first and it quickly slowed down. Now, it took just under 2 hours for the eBay sales to go have a sellout. But what happened was, towards the very end, Mike Waddell revealed that there was actually less than 6,500 boxes made, which makes it more rare than Cryptid Nation, at least for some of the cards in there. So that really got a lot of people pumped and excited, and it was a great idea. And then later on that afternoon, he drops bombs. Let's go ahead and take a look. So here we are on Discord, and if you check it out here, this is the original nuggets that he dropped, and that was, again, Hidden Templars and Sam's Trusty Baseball Bat. Now, if we look at it in the top left corner, you see the Nightfall logo, which is definitely odd, because why would there be a Nightfall logo when we're in Wilderness? You know, why would he be dropping more cards? It just seemed weird and stuff. But again, most people who know, follow Metazoo like hardcore, kind of understood that this is probably gonna have to do with UFO. So, and if you look at it, obviously we've got with Sam's Trusty Baseball Bat, there's an alien there. Then of course with the Hidden Templars, you see in the background space. So definitely a lot of clues here, and there's one thing Mike Waddell, if there's anything he's proven, is that he's the ultimate chess player in mind games. It's crazy, and I actually love it. I think a lot of people really like it a lot because it's keeping people on their toes with this TCG. So as we go and look at this a little bit more in depth, let's look at the first, let's look at our first revealing photos of the booster box. So as you can see here, the booster box, this is an outline drawing or a diagram. Looks like it's not an actual booster box, it's a drawing for sure. You can see it's a template, and you can tell it's a booster box. Again, you can tell by the outside lines. Just it's got the typical booster box a look to it, all the things that come on a booster box basically. And then you have this little red outline, which I'm guessing is going to indicate it's where like the box topper closes and put it up for display. Of course, Cryptid Nation logo here on the bottom right. You got the first edition logo, and then you've got the Space Invaders logo here, which I'm going to assume that's going to be the UFO logo for the set. So that means that it'll go up on the card just like they did with the Christmas tree. I call it the Christmas tree. We got the gold symbol, and of course the Nightfall bat. up in the left-hand corner, so I'm assuming that's what that's going to be. Here we have our Flatwoods monster, which looks like that's going to be probably a mascot of the set. That's, you know, on the box top or the box itself. And then you have the Metazoo logo, the UFO logo, and then a circle icon alien in the background. So very, very cool stuff here. This tells us a lot. Now, this doesn't tell us what the box will actually look like, because if we actually look up here, when we see the actual box, they do all kinds of really cool stuff to it. Now, this is a holographic on the Wilderness. And of course, with Nightfall, we had the glow-in-the-dark holographic style to it. It gives you that 4D type look when you move it around and stuff, which is pretty cool. And then Cryptonation. So I'm sure they're going to do something really unique and epic with the box, as they've been doing, which I think is really cool. So excited to see that. And then we're going to go look at some of the pack arts, because they actually revealed the pack arts as well. So let's go ahead and look at the pack arts here. So our first pack art, and I do apologize, it's a bit blurry because I've enhanced it from the Discord page, but we've got our pack art here, and it's it's kind of funny because the beastie that's on this pack art, this first one, it looks like a cross between like a Cumberland dragon and a Loveland frogman sort of thing happening there. It's like they took the two of the favorite, you know, fan arts that are out there, or a couple of the favorites at least, and they merged them together to form this. So I like it a lot, actually. Again, you can see the pack art. It's going to be like a silverish color to it, give you that space metallic look. Again, I'm sure it's going to be a poppin' pack art for sure. The next pack art, again, we've got a bunch of different cryptids here, at least 4 different cryptids. Again, kind of some throwbacks there. If you look at some of these, a bit of a throwback, but I'm sure these are all brand new. At least I believe they will be. So again, another really cool looking pack art. Again, kind of different color pack art on this one though, more of a bronze kind of color to it. We have our next pack art with a bluish color tint to it. Again, it looks like it's going to be a new cryptid here. Not sure. Kind of reminds me of a Moltres style from Pokemon a bit. But it, you know, definitely a different type of. It looks like a bird for sure, at least, or some type of flying cryptid. So very, very cool. Kind of gives you that Phoenix-esque look to it, especially with the colorfulness. And then our final pack art is this UFO. Again, you can see an alien being in the background. But again, all the pack arts look absolutely sick right now. And again, this is just, these are renderings, you can tell on a diagram. So at least we have an idea. I think it's really cool that he's revealed the renderings, because I don't think we've ever seen that in a TC before. So we actually have the size formations and everything. I think that's really cool. That's little like insider stuff that I think a lot of really true hardcore fans love to see. I think one thing we've learned throughout history when it comes to anything that's either anime, TV, movie related, things like that, people love to see how things are made. They love to see the inside scoop. I think that's very cool that we get to see a little bit of this stuff, how it's done. Now, let's go ahead and look at those cards again, but a little bit closer. So, as we see here, the closer view of the cards here, very nice clear view, by the way. The Hidden Templars here, look in the background space, so you can see that there's going to be definitely a holographic background there. Probably going to be a very cool, interesting card. Now, the next question is going to be, what are we going to have as our next little, like, mini set within a set type thing? You know, like we had Obnoxious 9, Lucky 13s, the Wild 7. So I'm curious to know what we're going to have for UFO. Now, if you don't know, UFO is not going to drop, or it's scheduled to release August 1st is the scheduled release date. I'm sure we're going to have an early look, some early drops, early things like that happen. Probably some promos, because this year is going to be full of conventions. Tons of conventions going on, so I can only imagine at one of these conventions, Mike's going to drop some early hints. Probably get some early promo looks at regular cards and stuff, so that'll be pretty cool. But at the end of the day, we got our first look, finally our first look at UFO. Serious stuff about it. I think everyone's going to be really excited. It's one of the most anticipated sets in Metazoo. I know when I first came across Metazoo last year, Crypto Nation was all praise, but UFO was constantly talked about. So I originally thought UFO was going to be the second set out before Nightfall, just because so many people were talking about UFO. And then, you know, of course, Nightfall came out, and now Wilderness came out. So again, very, very exciting times here at Metazoo. I'm happy to be a part of the beginning stages of this epic TCG. But that's pretty much gonna do it for us here today. Again, we go back and we can look at our Discord here, and some crazy things happening in Discord. Of course, Metazoo also announced new distribution here, and again, I guess they're really talking about clamping down on the distribution rules here. So that's going to be interesting to see. We did make a video on that. You can check that in our playlist as well, regarding distribution and affect LGSs. But there's the big news of the day, everybody. That was the absolute big news of the day, followed up by huge news on Monday with the eBay drop. And of course, we have our revive information and all that fun stuff dropped. So good luck to all you out there who are still waiting on your revive skateboards to see what you get. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for us. So once again, everybody, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Again, smash the like button. It's the simplest way to support us. It's free, it costs you nothing. I have turned off ads on our channel. We've been able to have ads for a year and a half now. Keep subscribing to the channel, help us grow, and that's gonna do it, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope the information helps. If you hadn't seen it from one of our other epic content creators out there, there's so many new content creators coming out right now. If you guys don't know, you got the Crow, he's making epic stuff. Kentucky Fried Chicken, there's just so many epic content creators already doing stuff, and I hope I can bring some type of value and entertainment to this world. I'm happy to be a part of here in the very beginning. That's gonna do it, everybody. I'm Harley, everybody. Peace out. Till the next one.